some point or the other in our careers have faced many challenges related with our professional growth and career. Some have been successfully able to overcome the issues and would like to inspire the leaders of today. XP or Executive Speak is a stage where we would like to showcase and bring to the table the journeys of these people who have overcome professional challenges. I would like to welcome Mr. J.P. Narayan, our guest for today at XP. Mr. J.P. Narayan is the CEO of Century Pulp and Paper, one of the fastest growing paper and pulp manufacturers of the nation. Thank you, Mr. Narayan, for taking time out today to be with us at XP. These leaders have reinvented the wheel and have overcome the challenges and actually made the companies grow all the way. XP aims at helping aspiring leaders learn how to overcome these challenges and transform the fortunes of business. Mr. Narayan, please tell us about the pulp and paper industry.
Thanks, Renka. Let me give you a perspective that the global industry, especially the paper industry on global perspective, is growing at the rate of 1.5 to 2%. And pulp and paper has got a three segment. One is writing printing paper, second is packaging board, and third is a specialty paper. Okay. Writing printing paper is growing at the rate of 0.5%. And packaging board is growing at the rate of 4 to 4.5%. And specialty paper, especially the tissue and other specialty paper, it's growing at the rate of 7%.
Okay.
If you take the overall average of the growth, it's somewhere around 1.5 to 2% globally.
Alright.
Right? But in India, the paper industry is doing great. In India, the growth is in the range of 6.5 to 7%. And out of the three segments, writing printing is growing at the rate of 5%. Packaging board is growing at the rate of 7.5%. And specialty paper is growing at the rate of 10%. So if you take the perspective, especially in this country, it's good and great.
So what is India's position in the global place, regarding this paper and pulp?
Renka, especially if I compare paper industry of, you can say domestic paper industry as compared to the global, then we are very low. The global consumption, per capita consumption is 57 kg, whereas the India right now is just 13 kg.
Oh.
Right? And out of the total manufacturing, I think the world is somewhere, the manufacturing capacity is 375 million tons.
Right.
And we are somewhere around 20 million tons. So we are in the range of somewhere 5% of the, you can say, the world's production. Whereas if you see the population of the India, it contributes 17% of the world's population.
Right.
So if you see the paper perspective, especially in this country, it's looking very good because per capita consumption is low, as well as if you see with proportion to the population, there is a huge potential for the good growth for this industry.
And how is that?
Because one, the per capita consumption is low, the second is population is high, and there are certain initiatives which government is driving, that Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, and you can say the purchasing power of the paper is increasing day by day. FMCG is moving, e-commerce is moving, FMCD is moving. So these are the few drivers which will drive this industry in future. I am seeing a good future. We are anticipating a good future for this industry.
Please elaborate on the key drivers, the growth drivers for the segments that you just mentioned, the three segments that you mentioned.
Yes. See, this industry has got a three segment. As I told you earlier, that it's the writing printing, packaging board, and specialty paper like tissues.
Okay.
So the writing printing, the driver for writing printing will be the Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, which the government is driving.
Sarv Shiksha.
Yes. And especially the main drivers for packaging board will be the, you can say, the food industries, pharma industries, e-commerce, and you can see the pharmaceutical and the durable, consumer durable. And if you see the growth of these industry, it's in the range of somewhere around 8 to 10%. So the packaging board is the, you can see that the growth will be proportionate to their growth. So we are anticipating that the packaging board will also grow with the same growth the way these industries are growing.
Yeah.
So these are the basically drivers for the packaging board. If you talk about the tissue and specialty paper, so
Yeah.
tissue is now connected with the wellness and health of the people, and people are, you can say, getting aware regarding the health and wellness, kind of things. They have got a more inclination toward the wellness, toward the health.
The new generation is
yes,
coming towards hygiene.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a result, the consumption, which is very low right now, is going to up very fast. So if we talk about the virgin tissue growth, it's growing at the rate of 15 to 17% in this country, even though the base is very low, but the speed of growth is very high.
Okay.
So for writing, printing, subsector, for packaging board, it's the all FMCG, pharma, and e-commerce. And for wellness, for you can see the tissue, it's the hygiene and wellness is driving.
That's true.
Driving the.
As we are getting it more global.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
We are
So these were the drivers which are driving this industry.
Okay. And what, according to you, are the challenges that we face today vis-a-vis the industry, the paper industry?
Especially for this industry, because this industry is consuming a lot of raw material which come from the agro side.
Okay.
So you cannot generate the raw material for this industry through machines, right? So it has to come through the natural sources, that is the agro, it's a cash crop like popular eucalyptus, or you can say the cellulosic residual product.
Okay.
So sustainability of the raw material supply is a challenge for this industry.
Actually,
One.
yeah.
This industry is, you can say the environmental challenges are also there.
And how is that?
Because this industry uses good amount of water, treating that water, and the water is scarce resource, so industry has to work on recycling of water, usage of water.
Okay.
These are the, I think, two major challenges for this industry, sustainability, and the third big challenge is the import from other countries like China, Asian countries, which is disrupting this market very badly.
How is it disruptive?
Because their manufacturing costs are very, as compared to India, is very low. So they have got a ability to push the product at lower prices.
Oh.
As a result, the industry is forced to bring down their prices and not making the right kind of margin. So import is a big threat. So we are requesting government to work on this, and they are helping us.
We do not have enough resources within the country.
No, we have got enough resources. But the manufacturing cost of their product, because they have got a big manufacturing setup as compared to
You mean the technology?
technology. So, and their cost is much lower than Indian manufacturing cost. As a result, they can push their product at a lower cost in this country as compared to the Indian manufacturer. So, Indian manufacturers are bound to bring down their prices. As a result, their margins are getting very thin,
Yes,
and
yes.
that is creating a stress on the business.
Correct. You joined CPP in November 2012 after having worked with an FMCG giant. It must have been quite a transition.
Yes.
We would like you to share your journey with us.
Yeah, Renuka, I joined this organization after spending 23 years with the FMCG, various kind of FMCG. I was with the, you can say, with the food, I was with beverage, I was with, you can say, personal care, health care, and household care products. And after that, I joined this business.
Which is a completely different thing.
It's entirely different.
Yeah.
I was fully aware with the manufacturing processes, but paper was quite new for me. Right. And when I joined, there were challenges in this business because the management was not stable. From 2007 onward, whosoever had joined here, they have left within 6 to 12 months.
Okay.
As a result, that has created a lot of instability in the business. Second, the business was making a huge losses. And the top management was quite shaky whether they should run this or not. Vis-a-vis that, whosoever the good resources were there in the business, they have left that business, assuming that this business is going to close very shortly.
Okay.
Third thing, the administratively we were very weak because it's a highly unionized setup. We have got 8 unions and somewhere 6,000 people are working inside the plant. So IR has become very weak. You can say taking an administrative call by the staff, it's become very difficult. And next challenge was the trust between the management and the unions has weakened and it was very low. It was very low. So these were few challenges when I joined.
Can you share in detail some of the hurdles that you encountered? The details.
Yes, Renuka, it's not some of the hurdles. Issue was that we have to bring back the business on a platform. It was not on the platform.
Okay.
So I need to set right all the challenges what I had discussed earlier with you. That first was building trust among the staff, management and unions or the people those who are working inside the plant. Making them realized that the management is working for their betterment. Because earlier impression with the workers, management, unions and staff was entirely different about the management. So we have taken few initiatives after immediately joining that business. That one is building the trust. So under trust, what we have done, we have brought the transparency across the organization. Whatever we were doing, it was quite transparent from top to bottom.
Okay.
There was no management and worker confinement.
Okay.
Whatever management was doing, it was transparent to union. One. Second, started 5-tier communication. 5-tier communication means top management to you can say their DR, from DR to -1, then -2 executive level, then with the you can say that with the unions and workers.
You got everybody under one umbrella.
Yes, because it was very essential to bring back the trust of the organization that whatever we are doing, it is transparent and fair. Right? Second, with that, we have restructured the organization. We have made the performance management system and you can say the goals has been assigned to the restructured organization so that people can understand what exactly they have to do, how they have to perform and what will be the rewarding process.
Okay, that's very essential.
Right. Third was driving the, you can say the cost reduction processes and the efficiency in the plant. Simultaneously. Fourth, we have immediately started reacting with the customer, so increase the customer centricity process.
And how would that be?
We have carried out a lot of dealer meetings all across the country, understood their problems and started working on their problems very fast in the plant. Second, our cost of manufacturing was very high because there was no proper administration, there was no proper monitoring, there was no proper performance management system in the place. So what we exactly do, we have started these processes from people front. We have started working on the efficiency front. We have also started working on the cost reduction front. As a result, we could bring down our cost and we become competitive in the market. We have ability to, you can say, meet our prices with our other competitors and take our scale up. On customer centricity, we have worked on the product quality, product innovation, and you can say the delivery time also.
Yes, this is what the biggest challenge
is.
Promising and not delivering.
Earlier, there was very less trust among our customers, whether this organization will stay in the business or not. So bringing that trust among our, you can say the channel partner or among our dealers was crucial for us. So we had a very regular communication with them, understanding their, you can say the problems, resolving them, resolving issues one by one, and bringing their trust back into the business. That's no, we are in the business and we are going to stay for a longer time.
So you engage with the entire stakeholder bed, all
yes, all in the plant, outside the plant.
Yeah, inside and outside.
Then we have worked on compliances. There were issues with the compliances. We have worked with the compliances, external stakeholders, external peripheral holders.
Okay.
Mean the people, those who can influence or affect the business from outside.
And who are these?
These are the NGOs, medias, regulators.
Oh yes.
Right? Because since you are weak in compliances, so your impression is not very positive on those agencies also. Yeah, on compliances, we were very weak on compliances also. Right? So we have to set right the compliances and we have to manage the, you can say, the all peripheral stakeholders. Peripheral stakeholders mean medias, NGOs, regulator, and you can see the people who makes the opinion. Because since we are weak in compliances, so we work on compliances and set right our compliances on all front wherever it was required.
Correct.
After that, our social fabric with the society was very weak. We were not interacting with the society. You can say the people those residing near to the plant.
Why would you need to do that?
No, because wherever you are, you can say running your operation, you should have a, you can say some social fabric with them through your CSR activities. Because you are taking a lot of natural resources from that place.
Yes,
so it's your responsibility to give them back to the society.
That's a very good thing to do.
So in terms of social fabric, we were very weak. So we immediately started, you can start working on education, health and sanitation, right? We took certain areas which were, we need sanitation, so we deployed our resources and started doing regular cleaning. We have started doing the improvement of infrastructure, especially in schools, government schools. We have started working with the ladies to teaching them some skills through SLI centers, computer educations.
That's most important.
Right. So, and wherever you can say the administration need our help, we are extending our support to them also for the society betterment. So in that way, we had also built a strong social fabric in and around the society, and that had also made a lot of trust outside the peripheral area of our operations.
When you move, you need to move together with people around.
So, Renuka, frankly speaking, we work on the 6-7 pillars.
Okay.
Building trust, right? Building organization structure, rolling out people-related processes like PMS, competency, building everything, then improving efficiency and cost reductions, setting right the compliances, working on CSRs, and taking the overall morale of the, you can say, the complete organization, people those who are working in the organization. So, Renuka, what I was saying, we had work on these 6-7 pillars, that is building strong trust among our all stakeholders like management, staff, worker, you can say the external stakeholder and society. Right? We have created a strong organization, role clarity, assignment of responsibilities through performance management system. Then we have worked very hard on improvement of efficiencies. We have increased our production somewhere around 100%. When I joined, we were producing somewhere around 750 tons per day, and now we are producing 1400 tons per day.
Oh, that's remarkable.
Right. We have also worked on our compliances, so we are fully compliant organization, meeting all the norms, no issue at all. And we are a showcase kind of organization, especially the environment, and a lot of other paper industries are visiting us and see that how we are managing.
Oh, they are?
Yes. On corporate social responsibility, we had also created a strong social network with inside as well as the outside of the society, along with the local administration.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, this is the best way to creating the morale of the people working inside and working outside, with the objective that we are taking care of the society, we are taking care of our people, and we are taking care of our assets in time. So I can say this is the way of driving business with the performance, with the objective. Business has got an objective for the society, business has got an objective for the employees, and business has got an objective for the industry also.
Yeah, so it's not very selfish.
So it's not the selfish.
Yeah.
It's not the selfish.
It's not just about me, my growth, and when I grow, I take everybody along.
Yes, it's for the society, for the nation,
Yeah.
for the people, those who are working inside, for them.
Correct.
And quite obvious for the industry, because if the industry will make a profit, it will go to every stakeholder, those who are associated with that industry.
Right.
So that's the way we have brought back this industry into the mainstream. And today, I think we are at par with the best leaders. We are shouldering our profitability and everything with the best bench in the industry and doing great.
That's so
and doing
nice.
great.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Your journey from cash loss to 613 crore EBITDA has been truly remarkable. We would like you to give a message, a truly inspiring message to the aspiring leaders out there.
Yes, Renuka, it's very satisfying, in fact,
I'm sure.
because in 6 years we have achieved this benchmark, and if you ask me personally, it's very satisfying. But it has a long journey and lot of learnings.
But 6 years is not very long according to me.
Because whatever we have, you can say, put into that, it was quite hard. It is, you can say, it's the building an organization since from beginning. And the issue was that it's not a new that you bring a, you can say, the white slate and write whatever you want to write. It was the old slate you have to rub first and then you have to rewrite.
Correct.
So you can say, you can changing the culture.
Rewriting must have been tough.
Yes, so the rewriting was slightly difficult, and whatever we have done, we have not achieved this with the tremendous changes. We have done with the same set of people.
Oh, that's so nice.
We have done with same set of people. So bringing a cultural change in an organization, it's a big thing, one. But the learning of this journey was that if you work on your people processes, especially making a trust where the people follow you as a true leader, one, through processes, through transparent processes. You work on your efficiencies, you work with your customer, you can transform any business at any moment of time.
Yeah, so giving them that feeling of trust and inclusion must
Yes.
have really paid off.
Yes, and if you ask me in statistical number, so out of 100, I will put 60% or 50 to 60% contribution comes from the people side. If you have got a motivated team, you can do the wonders.
Most important.
Rest, everything will follow. So we need to work on people processes first, then plant processes, and then the customer centricity. If anyone working in the manufacturing space, or you can see the manufacturing organizations, work on these three pillars. Yes, there is a lot many things which we need to carry out, because in a short span of time, what we are saying, it is a kind of summary what we exactly had done in the past. But if you have to elaborate this, it has got a big learning, big journey to cover all the pillars. But I'm sure whosoever will adopt this, success will be guaranteed.
Please repeat the three pillars.
These pillars are, you can see, the people processes, plant processes, and the customer centricity or customer related processes.
You made it sound so simple, but I'm sure there's a lot that went into bringing that. Thank you for sharing your journey, your amazing experiences with us at XP.
Thank you very much.
If you are a leader who has been instrumental in turning the fortunes of your company around, we would like you to share your story with us and inspire all those who want to grow. Please contact us at